Good afternoon, and welcome to the 2026 Okaloosa Schools Academic Tournament. This year, we have 7 schools from Okaloosa County going head-to-head in a double elimination tournament format. These standout students will be displaying their knowledge of math, science, history, fine arts and literature, pop culture, and more to determine our tournament champion for 2026. I'm your host and moderator, Stella Verswyveld. Lisa Nall will be our timekeeper and scorekeeper, while Alexa Castle will serve as our chief judge and make the decision on all things official. Alexa Castle is a native of Niceville, Florida. She received her Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Florida and a Master's of Systems Engineering from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. She currently works on Eglin Air Force Base in the Range Support Squadron as a Target Systems Engineer. Her team is responsible for providing land, maritime, and threat system targets for test and training activities on Eglin. Today's teams are from Destin High School and Collegiate High School. We're going to take a quick break to hear from our different Okaloosa schools, and we'll be back shortly to introduce the team members. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and introduce our coaches and team members for today's match. From Destin High School, our coach is Therese Sweeney, and the team members are
Alejandra Pineda, freshman.
Aiden Banks, senior.
Caden Veach, junior.
Jake McClendon, junior.
And from Collegiate High School, our coach is Alyssa Miller, and the team members are
Colton Wilson, junior. Ben McConey, senior.
Elena Barnes, sophomore.
Stephen Oliver, junior.
All right, and we'll begin the match. Toss-up question number 1. The subject is grammar. This type of clause provides essential information that limits the meaning of a noun and is not set off by commas. Its counterpart offers additional, non-essential detail and is, comma, delimited. Identify this.
Independent.
That is not correct. I'll repeat the question in its entirety for Destin, okay? This type of clause provides essential information that limits the meaning of a noun and is not set off by commas. Its counterpart offers additional, non-essential detail and is, comma, delimited. Identify this clause type often introduced by that, whose removal fundamentally alters the sentence's meaning.
Colon.
That is not correct. The answer is restrictive clause. Restrictive clause. All right, toss-up number 2. The subject is science. This global phenomenon involves the long-term increase in Earth's average surface temperature caused primarily
Climate change.
That's correct.
Aye.
Bonus A. What international agreement adopted in 2015 aims to limit global temperature rise to well below 2 degrees Celsius?
Tokyo? There's the Paris, because we pulled out the Paris Accords.
Is the Paris Accords? It might be the Paris Accords for this
Paris
one.
Accords. Paris Accords.
Paris Accords. The judge has ruled. The answer is Paris Agreement.
Yeah,
Paris
okay.
Agreement. Bonus B. What term describes the measure of how much solar energy is reflected by a surface influencing Earth's temperature balance?
I like it. I like reflectivity.
That is not correct. The answer is albedo. Albedo. All right, toss-up number 3. The subject is math. For the quadratic function f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, the graph's turning point occurs at the coordinates x equals negative b over 2a. This point represents the maximum or minimum value of the function, depending on the sign of a. Identify this coordinate pair that defines the function's extremum on a parabola.
Vertex.
That's correct. Bonus A. When the leading coefficient of a quadratic function is positive, what is the orientation of its parabola?
Yeah.
Positive, it opens up.
Opens up.
Yes, positive, it opens up.
Opening up.
That's correct. Bonus B. What is the discriminant of a quadratic equation ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0?
I think that's a math board.
Zero.
Would it be 0?
Zero.
0?
The discriminant is, no, that's not correct, is b squared minus 4ac. All right, toss-up question number 4. The subject is pop culture. Premiering in 2018, the superhero film directed by Ryan Coogler became a cultural milestone for its Afro-futuristic vision and predominantly black cast.
Black Panther.
That's correct. Bonus A. What actor portrayed T'Challa in Black Panther and passed away in 2020?
What's his name? Yeah.
I should know this one, right?
Chad. Is it Chad Wilson? No. I'm gonna think of Chad Paxton. Chad.
We can start with Wilson.
Just start Wilson.
Wilson?
No, the answer was Chadwick Boseman. Bonus B. What precious metal unique to Wakanda in the film
Yeah.
powers its advanced technology and iconic suits?
Yeah, that-
Vibranium. Vibranium.
Yes, that is correct. Toss-up number 5. The subject is history. This revolution, beginning in 1789,
French.
yes, the French Revolution.
That was
Bonus
nice.
A. What prison's storming on July 14th,
Bastions.
1789 became a symbol of revolutionary defiance?
The Bastille.
That's correct. Bonus B. What 1793 to 1794 period of political violence saw thousands executed under Robespierre's rule?
The Reign of Terror.
That is also correct. Toss-up number 6. The subject is mythology. In ancient Egyptian religion, this god ruled over the realm of the dead and was associated with resurrection and the promise of eternal life. After being murdered and dismembered by his brother Set, he was reassembled.
Osiris.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. According to Egyptian belief, which deity recorded the outcome of the heart-weighing ceremony during the judgment of the dead?
Anubis.
No, it wasn't Anubis. He did
It's the one with the albatross head. No.
Was it Iris? Or Isis?
Isis. That sounds fun. Maybe?
That's time.
Isis?
No, the answer was Thoth. Thoth. All right, bonus B. Osiris's son, often shown with a falcon's head, avenged his father and became the divine prototype for pharaohs. Name this god.
No. Ra.
No, the answer is Horus. Horus. All right, toss-up number 7. The subject is fine arts. Emerging in the early 20th century, this artistic technique involves assembling materials such as newspaper clippings, photographs, printed text, fabric.
Collage.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. Which Cubist painter pioneered the use of papier collé, introducing cut and pasted paper into fine art?
Just think Picasso. It's artist.
Hmm?
I think Picasso.
Picasso.
No, the answer is Georges Braque. Georges Braque. Bonus B. What art movement later expanded collage into 3 dimensions through assemblage, incorporating found objects and sculptural elements?
Got anything? No answer.
Okay, the answer was Dada. Dada. Okay. Toss-up number 8. The subject is science. Measured in ohms, this quantity determines...
Resistance.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. What device is used to measure electrical resistance?
A resistometer.
This is all you?
A resistometer.
That is not correct. It's an ohm meter.
Oh, man.
Bonus B. What law states that a material's resistance is proportional to its length and inversely proportional to its cross-sectional area?
It's not Ohm's law.
That's all I
Ohm's
wanna
law is
know.
different. We'll go to that. Ohm's law.
No, it's resistivity law. Resistivity law. All right. Toss-up number 9. The subject is sports. This U.S. women's soccer forward became one of the most recognizable faces of the sport after leading the national team to World Cup titles in 2015 and 2019. Known for her technical precision, set-piece accuracy, and outspoken advocacy for equal pay, she won the Golden Boot and Golden Ball of the 2019 tournament. A longtime NWSL star for the Seattle-based...
Alex Morgan.
That is not correct. I'll repeat the question in its entirety for Destin. This U.S. women's soccer forward became one of the most recognizable faces of the sport after leading the national team to World Cup titles in 2015 and 2019. Known for her technical precision, set-piece accuracy, and outspoken advocacy for equal pay, she won the Golden Boot and Golden Ball of the 2019 tournament. A longtime NWSL star for the Seattle-based OL Reign, she is widely regarded as one of the defining players of her generation. Identify this two-time World Cup champion.
That's time.
Okay, the answer was Megan Rapinoe. All right, toss-up number 10. The subject is literature. This Romantic era poet wrote Ode to a Nightingale and Ode on a Grecian Urn, meditations on beauty, mortality, and art. He died of tuberculosis at age 25, leaving a legacy defined by lyrical intensity and philosophical depth. Identify this English poet.
Longfellow.
That is not correct. Destin, do you have an answer?
That's the time.
Okay, the answer was John Keats.
That's the half.
All right, that's the end of the first half. We'll take a quick break and come back with our halftime scores. Welcome back. We have a halftime score of Collegiate 90, Destin 10. Each school has one substitution. At this time, they will introduce themselves. Collegiate,
Bennett Molback, sophomore.
Destin.
Fernando Angeles, junior.
All right, we'll continue the match with toss-up number 11. The subject is pop culture. Premiering in 2011, this fantasy series based on George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire novels.
Game of Thrones.
That's correct. Bonus A. Who composed the series' iconic orchestral theme music?
I don't know. Smith, just
No answer.
Okay, the answer was Ramin Djawadi. Bonus B. What prequel series set roughly 200 years earlier chronicles the Targaryen dynasty?
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon.
That is also correct. All right, toss-up number 12. The subject is history. Beginning in 1949, this political leader established the People's Republic of China and implemented policies.
Mao Zedong.
That's correct. Bonus A. What policy launched by Mao aimed to rapidly industrialize China but led to widespread famine?
Great Leap Forward.
Defer to Eleanor.
Great Leap Forward.
That is correct. Bonus B. What Chinese political movement begun in 1966 sought to eliminate old ideas and consolidate Mao's ideological control?
Cultural Revolution.
Cultural Revolution.
That is also correct. Toss-up 13. The subject is religion. Regarded as the literal word of God as it revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, this sacred...
Quran.
That is correct. Bonus A. What term refers to the Islamic declaration of faith stating that there is no God but Allah and Muhammad is his messenger?
Five pillars. The only thing I can think of is like the 5 pillars of Islam, but I don't think that's it.
No answer.
Okay, the answer is Shahada. Bonus B. What journey taken by Muhammad in 622 CE marks the beginning of the Islamic calendar?
That's not it. That's the best
The
guess.
Hajj.
No, the answer was hijra. Hijra. All right, toss-up number 14, the subject is math. This trigonometric ratio in a right triangle equals the length of the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. It is fundamental.
That'd be so. Oh no. Sine.
That is correct. Bonus A. What trigonometric identity relates sine and cosine squared to 1?
Pythagorean identity.
Pythagorean identity.
Pythagorean identity.
No, that is not correct. Can you be more specific, like the actual equation?
Do you have the equation?
Sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1, right?
That's what it is for what's it called?
Need an answer, please?
I defer to Jake.
I don't know.
Just say that. Say what you said.
Sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus B. What is derivative of sine x with respect to x?
Go. Get it.
Can I get
Do you know what?
Yeah.
I defer to Fernando.
negative cos x?
It's not negative, it's cosine x. Okay? All right. Toss-up 15, the subject is pop culture. This American singer-songwriter known for autobiographical lyrics and global fan engagement, she became one of the best-selling artists of all time.
Taylor Swift.
That's correct. Bonus A. What project did Taylor Swift begin in 2021 to regain ownership of her master recordings by recording her earlier albums?
It's Taylor's
It's
version.
Taylor's
but
version.
Is that the name of the project?
I don't know.
Taylor's version?
That is correct.
Okay.
Bonus B. In 2021, Swift became the first artist to hold all top 10 spots on the Billboard Hot 100 with songs from what album?
It's 2021.
Yeah. What album was it in 2021?
That's a beautiful question.
Was it folklore?
No. Ooh, it might have been.
I don't know.
Let's go with that.
It's folklore.
2015.
No, the answer was Midnights. Midnights. All right. Toss-up 16. The subject is fine arts. Premiered in 1913, this ballet by Igor Stravinsky caused a riot at its Paris debut due to its jarring rhythms and unconventional choreography. Centered on a pagan ritual ending in a sacrificial dance, it redefined modern composition with its complex meter and tonal dissonance. Identify this revolutionary work.
Ballet 2.
That is not correct. Destin, do you have an answer?
Divinity?
That is not correct. The answer is The Rite of Spring. The Rite of Spring. All right, toss-up 17. The subject is technology. This cybersecurity term refers to a software flaw unknown to the vendor and therefore lacking a patch, making it particularly dangerous when exploited by attackers. Such vulnerabilities are often used in targeted attacks and command a high price on underground markets. Identify this type of security weakness discovered and weaponized before developers have any days to fix it.
0 day.
Yes, that is correct. Bonus A. What term describes a fraudulent email designed to trick users into revealing personal or financial information?
Phishing. email?
Yes, that is correct. Bonus B. What principle of cybersecurity represented by the acronym CIA emphasizes protecting information's confidentiality, integrity, and availability?
What does the CIA stand for?
Security. She said what it's done.
Oh.
So it's supposed to protect the security, right? Yeah, of data within a company.
Defer to you. I defer to Jake.
Time.
To protect the data in a company? User data? in a company?
No, the answer we're looking for is the CIA triad. That is the principle of all of that. Okay, toss-up 18. The subject is literature. Published in 2003, this novel by Khaled Hosseini follows Amir, a boy from Kabul, and his friendship with Hassan amid political turmoil and personal betrayal. Spanning from Afghanistan to the United States, it explores guilt, redemption, and the endurance of human bonds. Identify this international bestseller that introduced millions to the modern Afghan history.
Hotel Rwanda?
No, the answer, sorry, that is not correct. Collegiate, do you have an answer?
That's time.
Okay, the answer was the kite runner. Kite runner. All right, toss-up 19. The subject is physics. This property of waves measures the number of oscillations per unit time, typically expressed in hertz.
Frequency?
That is correct. Bonus A. What is the relationship between frequency, wavelength, and wave speed?
First, no, it's direct. Frequency is the speed times the wavelength.
Yeah.
Frequency is the speed times the wavelength?
That is not correct. It's wave speed equals frequency times wavelength. Okay, bonus B. What physical phenomenon describes a shift in frequency observed when the source or observer is in motion?
No, it's Doppler shift.
Okay.
Yeah, Doppler shift.
Yes, that is correct. All right, toss-up 20 is the subject is sports. Coined by statistician Bill James, this analytical approach evaluates player performance using empirical evidence rather than traditional metrics. It emphasizes data such as on-base percentage, slugging, and WAR over batting averages or RBIs. Popularized by the 2003 book Moneyball, it reshaped baseball management and scouting. Identify this data-driven methodology.
An almanac?
Nope, that is not correct.
Moneyballing.
That is not correct. The answer we're looking for is sabermetrics.
That's the match.
All right, that's the end of the match. We'll take a quick break and come back with our final scores. Okay, we have a final score of Collegiate 190, Destin 50. Thank you to all of our students who participated in today's match, and thank you viewers for tuning in to watch this exciting event. We'd also like to thank our corporate sponsors, Microsystems Incorporated and Master Wall Incorporated. Stay tuned next time for further tournament excitement. Thank you and good night.